If you are looking into buying cheap and safe FIFA coins, look no further than footcoinshop.net. They have the fastest service, an incredible loyalty reward system, and the best prices around. Use my creator code Inception when you sign up for your account and get a 5% discount with your order. Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Just as I got home, they dropped a patch video. Okay, so you know what's funny? This might be the best performing video for this week or for the last like 2 weeks. I'm not gonna lie, because there hasn't really been that many content things in this game. So talk about the patch and stuff. All right, so we're gonna be talking about a bunch of stuff. There's Ultimate Team stuff. There's gameplay stuff. So we're gonna be taking a look at all that stuff. Okay, cool. All right, so Ultimate Team. Address the following issues. The objective's notification icon was not always visible after exiting and re-entering Ultimate Team. The squad battles menu did not display a competition timer. Removed substitutions from being unnecessarily listed in SBC requirements. I never noticed that. Some objectives did not display their completion deadline. After claiming an objective reward, the notification icon was sometimes still present. They're gonna finally fix this, eh? Okay. It only took a billion years, but they're finally doing it. You know what's funny about FIFA is that there's certain things in the game that's just been there for years where you're just like, this is what it's gonna be. I mean, you can't really do much about it. Stadium item pack opening an Ultimate Team resulting in an unintended animation with placeholder text. Address an issue that could have impacted evolution player item selection. Sometimes the objective's notification icon did not appear when where intended. A stability issue could have occurred when interacting with an empty squad. Following a rare UI flow, the squad menu shortcut did not function as expected. PS5 only under some specific camera settings. The broadcast package did not always display after scoring a goal in division rivals. Yeah, that actually does happen. When getting a certain amount of red cards in friendly survival match, it was not possible to advance past the post-match screens. And then the juicy part. Volta and stuff I don't really care too much about. General audio and visual might actually have some stuff. Okay, so let's check out some of the gameplay stuff, right? Reduced the accuracy of lobbed passes and precision lobbed passes when taken at extreme angles. I like that. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't really do lob passes from extreme angles, so reducing the accuracy of those is a W. That's not going to influence me because I always like to do stuff like logically, right? But people love to do stuff illogically and then they, you know how it goes. Anyways, improve the responsiveness of requested precision passes. Really? Okay, interesting. Slightly reduce the maximum potential speed of swerved through passes. Reduce the maximum potential speed of swerved through passes. Increase the maximum potential ball trajectory height of lobbed and precision lobbed passes when taken at extreme angles. Okay. These are changes that I don't mind, because when you're doing it in like dumb angles, then you got to literally be Neymar on his left foot against Bayern Munich to be like, like that's a crazy one, but that's Neymar, you know what I'm saying? Adjust the following issues. A requested ground pass could have sometimes resulted in unintended animation occurring. That happens all the time. In some situations, a requested through pass could have been weaker and less accurate than intended. Yes, that does happen a lot too. Sometimes a physical tackle could have unintentionally performed an attacking player without the ball on an attack. Wait, sorry, I'm being stupid. Sometimes a physical tackle could have been unintentionally performed on an attacking player without the ball. Okay. Improved auto-switching logic when determining which defender to switch to during some lofted through passes. Yeah, that one's bad, so hopefully that's actually better. Improved player switching logic when 2 or more users are on the same team. In some specific situations, an AI teammate could have attempted to control the ball following a user-requested shot. Okay. Improve the consistency of a secondary contain request when locked to a player. Really? Really? Improve the consistency of a secondary contain request when locked to a player. Second man press might be more effective? That's probably the biggest thing here, to be honest with you. Improve the consistency of a secondary contain request when locked to a player. In rare instances, the ball physics did not behave as expected after hitting the post. that's random. That's just your games being, you know, I don't know about that one. That's too much, to be honest. In some rare cases, following a requested pass, the ball carrier could have lost control of the ball by passing through it. True. Further improved referee logic when determining an offside call following deflections. Address instances of various skill game issues impacting areas such as progression and consistency. The precision pass drill did not always consider inputs correctly, so which only a powerful shot could have sometimes sent the ball through the net. Okay, so from the gameplay stuff, guys, obviously passing changes, mostly in the lobbed passes from bad angles. So passing adjustments in general, because slightly reduce the maximum potential speed of swerved through passes. And then they increase the maximum potential ball trajectory height of lobbed and precision lobbed passes when taken at extreme angles. Yeah, so it's mainly over here, guys, it's mainly passing adjustments and then the second man press. That's the main things. You know what's something that EA is never going to adjust from like gameplay, because they would have to add like 2 different mechanics for it to be like a viable thing. You guys know when people activate a pressure tactic because they think it's just a 71 depth situation. No. When someone activates a pressure tactic, it makes your attacking AI stupid, right? This is going to be a consistent thing until they add mechanics in the game to kind of like avoid this. It's mostly like the game modes and stuff too that make people play a certain way. But yeah, the whole like pressure tactic situation, breaking your attacking AI entirely, is still really annoying. I hate that a lot. It just makes them really stupid because they think it was just a 71 depth situation. Of course it isn't, right? I even mentioned in one of the patch videos that it's cool to adjust 71 depth specifically because you're not actually adding a specific pressure tactic to that number, right? The number is what was doing the pressure tactic, but a pressure tactic being used for like an entire game and people could just mark your attacking. Like, guys, I'm telling you, if you face people in the higher divisions, there are people that I'll face in the first like game or two where I'm like, I already don't want to face this guy because I could tell that he's using that sort of like play style, right? And for me, guys, it's all about attacking AI. And when I have none of it, I don't even want to play anymore. Like, this is just something that is a really huge concern of mine personally, right? And I don't think that's going to be adjusted anytime soon, honestly. I just don't. But yeah, passing adjustments is definitely, it's a W when you're doing it from stupid angles. Extreme angles. I don't know what their definition of an extreme is because we're talking about EA over here, right? I don't know what their definition of extreme is, but extreme angles, if it's the way I'm thinking it, that's okay to change. Making it worse is okay for that. Unless it's Neymar, you know what I'm saying? Because Neymar just faces that way, bang that way, you know what I'm saying? Like, one of the craziest passes I've ever seen. But yeah, some of this stuff is like passing. It's just passing stuff. Like, passing stuff is obviously going to be a really, really big one. There might actually be like some pretty good changes for that. And then the auto switching is a pretty big one too, because honestly, guys, when people do lofted through passes, if you have like the air balls setting, it's actually really annoying to switch to certain people. Like, sometimes you'll actually spam the L1 because it just doesn't switch to the person properly. So that's obviously like a good change as well. Improve the consistency of secondary contain requests. That's honestly like the main one here. And then what else we got here? So Volta Football, I don't really care too much about. Made the following changes: update some kits, balls, gloves, boots, ad boards, trophies, tifo, stadiums, and themes. Added the new star heads. That's pretty cool. I like when they update that type of stuff, honestly. Address the following issues: updated instances of placeholder missing an incorrect text. Career mode, improve the appearance of some running animations. Improved the appearance of some running animations. Okay. In some stadiums, game cameras did not behave as intended. This is actually a really big one too, because EA, I don't know if they watch these videos, but if you do, you guys have a problem where your cameras are not consistent on every single stadium. Like, there's some stadiums that I play on where it's like further away than what I already do, or it's closer. It's really weird. So hopefully that's what this is. In some stadiums, game cameras did not behave as intended. So I really hope it's this one, because that's actually really annoying. And the people that you face, they do that on purpose too. You know what I'm saying? In some stadiums, game cameras did not behave as intended. In certain scenarios, some crowds had an incorrect. That's this stuff I don't care too much about. After taking a short corner, players could have sometimes passed through a camera operator. Maybe I've never noticed that. Improve transition between shooting animations and player celebrations. Okay. Address instances of stability issues that could have occurred. And then that's pretty much it. Okay. Yeah, the main mechanic stuff, I don't think that's ever going to be really adjusted. I think they like it where it's at, to be honest, for the most part. But I mean, it's an interesting patch. I like that passing adjustments have been made, because passing is kind of weird, so maybe it's going to be improved by a little bit. If I get one of you guys saying that ever since the patch the gameplay is slower one more time after 8 or 10 plus years of me telling you guys that it's not the patch that does it, I'm gonna freak out. Okay, please stop coming to the comment section and saying that the patch made your gameplay slower. No, the game is always inconsistent. It has never changed for years. Please stop saying that the patch made your game slower, because that does not happen. It's just inconsistent gameplay that you deal with no matter what. Okay, do you guys just ignore it when your gameplay is bad and good? When a patch happens, please, I stop doing that. Okay, and don't tell me it's the what's it called? The engine again. It's not the frostbite. Okay, well, I've talked about this issue since FIFA 13, 14, 15. If you can watch the old videos if you want. Please stop telling me it's the engine. Well, the engine's making my game slower. No. Stop. Okay? I have to say this because it's very important. Stop. You don't know what you are saying when you say these things. Please. Don't just say stuff for the sake of saying stuff. Okay? Thank you. Interesting patch, though. Nothing like as big as the last one. The last one was like a little bit bigger. The reason why some people said that the previous version of the patch didn't do that much, I'm going to tell you guys exactly why, okay? When you are playing FIFA and you are playing at the top tier meta divisions, whatever, right? The top tier meta of this game and the way that it's played is complete trash, right? The people who notice that patch more than anything are people that try to use formations that actually offer attacking AI and don't play that linear play style all the time, okay? Because there's been way more formations that have been fun to play because of that patch happening. But you need to understand, okay, that from a base mechanic, the pressure tactics ruin your attacking AI no matter what, okay? This needs to be said. It's not just 71. I even mentioned during that time period, it's good to do it to the 71, but your pressure tactics, it ruins it because it's EA's hot fix, right? It's their hot fix for people that try to time waste. And then, you know, I always get some people sometimes where it's like, oh, you don't want to just pass around the middle all the time. No, there's no attacking AI. You can see that your attacking AI becomes broken when every single person is marked on the pitch and they can't move anywhere, because that's EA's way of hot fixing time wasting because of their own faults, adding the terrible game modes that they added, and because their gameplay mechanics are stupid, okay? This just needs to be said, all right? It just needs to be said. Anyways, a cool patch, nice thing added. I just have to mention that stuff at the end because it's important. You know, some people just say stuff for the sake of saying stuff. Like you gotta be involved. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be involved. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching the video. We'll see what's out at 1 o'clock today, but I just want to make that quickly. Okay? Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.